Hello. So today's reading is going to be about what you don't see coming. And this reading the idea came to my mind, or I guess kind of just came out in a reading that I started to do, that I thought it was going to be for TikTok, but it ended up being a whole thing. So, because I had the Empress clarified, and I don't know why I feel like even telling you why this reading came about, but that might be significant, so bear with me. So Empress, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, so someone working at, I don't know, just staying in that energy. But next to it, there's there was the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords, and I thought it was like instantly, it was like you're so focused on working on what you're doing at the moment that it's and staying balanced in that Empress energy and that receiving energy of things, and you think that like everything is like really hard work and all of that, while on the other side of things you're not seeing what's coming for you. And then the cards that came out to clarify kind of the thing of what's coming, it was the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So it is definitely someone. Oh, someone interesting. Someone for some of you, but it's something that is very grounded. It belongs here in the 3D. It's not just like spiritual or energetic. It could be both actually, but I'm tapping into collective energy, so it's really hard to like pinpoint, but it feels like something very much like tangible is what I want to say. So we have three piles. And pile number one is Desert Rose. Pile number two is Bloodstone. My mind went blank. And pile number three is the Herkimer Diamond. So just a little bit about how the reading is going to go. I'm going to put the oracles to the side. I'm going to be using tarot to look into what it is that you don't see coming, and then we're going to use the oracles to kind of fortify the message. As always, I haven't looked at the oracle cards. They're just picked and they're on the side. So I'm going to start with pile one, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, pile one. So if you picked Desert Rose, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to put the oracle card on the side because I'm not ready for that yet. I'll actually leave it here with your little stone. And I'm actually going to start, like I said in the intro, with tarot. So let's see. Pile one, what you don't see coming. Pile one, I feel like I should mention that when I was getting your oracles, for some reason I kept looking at my bracelet that's here, and I kept looking at this stone, which is Dalmatian Jasper. So you might be called to work with that stone. Maybe you got a Dalmatian Jasper at something. I also have a tiny little heart. That's Dalmatian Jasper. So I don't know, that might be significant for some of you, or maybe some of you are meant to be working with that crystal. All right, part one, what you don't see coming. Seven of Wands, Four of Swords. Ooh. Did you see that? Did you see that Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, that's significant. Oh wow, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. That's, oh wow, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. But what you don't see coming is that there's no more fighting, and there's also it's almost like the internal struggle that you've been having, or the struggle in general that you feel like you've been having, and it feels very much like in a spiritual sense. There's balance coming to that. There's a lot of karmic justice coming into your life, but in your favor, if you will. Do you see like how it's like karmic justice being delivered to you? And if it could be, this could be the pile that some of you are, there's a union coming for you, or there's literally someone on their way to you that's going to make you very happy. While you've been resting and kind of pondering on what to do, how to proceed, or especially if it has to do with a relationship, there is balance coming in. And if it's not union, there's definitely an ending to the struggle. And if the struggle is not physical and it's not mental, because it feels like at a mental level you have a lot of clarity, or you're gaining that clarity, it might be the spiritual aspect of it all, of the connection. There's balance coming to that. And a lot of prosperity and a lot of happiness. You got the happiest card in the deck. I mean, that's, you can't ignore that at all. Like you should really, it's kind of like the divine is saying here, heed this message. Like, pay attention to the fact that you're out of this energy, you're out of the struggle, and you've gained the clarity that you need. Now it's time for a lot of goodness. Because if I put it like this, it's almost like this is what's in your past. There's that thing again about me wanting to separate the cards or something. It happened to me, like I said in the intro, and if you missed it, it happened to me when I was doing a reading, and I kind of like just separated, and I realized that this is in the past, or it's like both things are happening at the same time. So like you're done with this energy, but it's still lingering a bit. So you feel like you're here, but you're actually in this energy. This is the trajectory. Is that the word? That could be the word. I'm sorry if I'm like butchering that. This is where you're headed. This is like what's actually happening now, but you could still be feeling that this is what's happening. And it's interesting because the devil's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. You could feel like you're still here, but you're not. You really aren't. Let me see what's on the top. Yeah, look at that Page of Pentacles, that new beginning. That is okay. And again, it's like hidden from you, or sunflowers could be very significant too. I'm interested in that Four of Swords. Let's see what that's about. Because this feels, you know what? This also feels like you've put a lot of boundaries up. You've had to kind of fight for the things that you believe in. Like fight to keep the spot that you honor. Or what's the phrase that I fight for? I don't know. There's just fighting, I guess. It could, I don't know. Maybe not fighting, but more of like you have to defend something. And it feels like it's defending yourself, but it's not necessarily like bodily harm or anything like that, or any harm in any way, but you have to constantly defend maybe your beliefs, because this is the Wands. Maybe you have to defend the path that you want to take that leads you to spirituality, and people are not really understanding that. And you might also think, oh, okay, I get it. When you get that mental clarity, you realize that it's like, okay, am I doing something wrong? Because if everything is a fight, everything is me having to again and again and again kind of defend myself and defend the path that I want to take, because people around me are not understanding me, and I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor, if you will. You feel like everything is just a struggle always. There's a lot of goodness coming in. Look at this, the Queen of Pentacles. Feels like a very balanced, again, that earthly energy. I really like that, because it makes me think it's like here, it's happening. You're not going to be able to ignore this. It's quite literally something, like I said, tangible. That's what it feels like. And this feels like the past. Wow, 2 6s. Okay, wow. Wow. A lot of reciprocity, a lot of equal give and take. What you deserve, honestly. You've been putting in the work, it feels like. And this little bit here, it's almost like it's what's in. Look at that. Yeah, you have been putting in the work. You definitely have been putting in the work. So yeah, it's like you jump from the 8 of Pentacles. You don't even go to the 9 and the, well, the 10 is here. You don't even go to the 9 of Pentacles. You go straight to being the Queen of Pentacles. You've been doing so miraculously, but at the same time, you feel like your outside circumstances are not showing the progress that you feel like you've made, but they're about to. Like, your reality is about to shift a bit. Very, very powerful. Very powerful shift. Exactly. I love how every card that I mentioned in the beginning, almost every card, in the beginning in the intro about the reading, they keep coming up. Yeah, another night. Something very grounded is coming your way. Something very much that you deserve, that you've worked for, that you've had to almost like defend a lot. It, it, you're seeing the fruits of your labor here, of sticking to something even though it had to be all on with blind faith, and even not just with yourself. Maybe this is an internal struggle as well, of you constantly telling yourself, no, believe in yourself, like you can do this. If it feels right at a soul level, I should be doing it. And you kept doing that, and it's working. It's working. This effort is not going unnoticed, is what I'm saying. But this served you. It served this purpose, this energy. But the divine wants you to know that you don't have to fight this hard for anything else anymore. Things are just gonna be balanced for you now. You could be experiencing something like a lot of synchronicities, a lot of like little manifestations or something like that. You think of something, it comes up in your life. Like everything's happening pretty quickly for you. It's been a long time coming though, because this is the slowest moving night. Wow. I just love how this is, happiness is on a horse for you. Like the beautiful, like very balanced emotional things are, it's also on a horse. It's going towards you. The abundance, the new beginning is also on a horse saying, okay, I'm on my way. All of this is on its way to you, which is really beautiful. All right. Let's go into your, well, here you are waiting. And then I like the Hangman after that, because like, while you wait, you know, quite literally while you wait, you're getting new perspective. This very much feels like this energy as well. Very interesting. All right. Let me get into your oracles. Let's see what comes up here. Protection, the first card. Okay. This being the first card makes me think, okay, first of all, it's like the brand new step that you're taking forward, the brand new beginning that's happening, because, you know, a 10 is a 1, it's a brand new beginning. It's protected. Like, you have nothing to worry about. This journey that you're embarking on, this goodness that's coming your way, is protected. No one can take this away from you. Like, you're good, okay? They really want you to know that. Let me read it for you. Because this is a new deck, and I mean, I don't remember everything that the book says. You are protected, exactly. You are safe in all matters of the body, mind, and spirit. Your higher guidance has you covered on all fronts. Do not delay in moving forward. Yeah, keep doing your thing. If inquiring about a relationship situation or how to proceed, please take this as a sign that you are taken care of, and harm to none will be had. Meditate on this symbol when you feel like you need to strengthen your energy. Helm of Awe. This is a Norse Viking rune, yeah, often used when petitioning the gods for protection in battle. So you could be, that makes sense, and leads me back again to that 7 of Swords energy. You could be thinking that you still have to fend your position over and over and over again. But no, you're good. It's almost like the divine is doing it for you. Please don't worry, okay? What the This is the Seven of Wands in another deck. This is crazy. This is confirmation of what I just said. It's like you don't have to do this anymore because it's being done for you in this new beginning, okay? You've done this enough. You've defended your post enough. You defended your beliefs, your relationship with someone, whatever it is here. It's done. And this being a 7, I love it. I can't believe I didn't realize it before, but 7 is divinity. I'm also thinking the 7 archangels are coming up as well. Maybe you're doing some angel magic, or you're connecting with angels, or you ask the angels for protection. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot here, a lot of your spirit guides, a lot of just spirit and divinity protecting your path. There's no obstacle that can stop you from going down this path that you're meant to. I'm seeing like the river, like a dam, right? But it's open, like it's you're going where you're meant to be going. Oh, wow, the fact that jumped. Okay, patience. Be patient and allow be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Okay, maybe you feel like you have to kind of defend and do because you have a little bit of a struggle with patience. Maybe you're learning that lesson now. Adversity, interesting. I have said the challenges are the best way to learn. You've learned from the challenges and the adversity that you've had to face. I couldn't have said it better myself. That's, yeah. The 7 star sisters. Are you kidding me? The number 7 is so significant for you. I wouldn't be surprised if you're seeing 777. If just 7 is just everywhere, and if it's not everywhere, it's about to be everywhere for you. And it's a confirmation of this reading that you're getting right now. Birthing, creation, tapestry of life, and expression. I think your creations, everything that you're trying to do, manifest, is protected. You're good. They want you to know that everything is okay and working out in your favor, and not to worry. And the really good things are coming your way as well. I love it. I love it. All right. Thank you so much, Pawan, for letting me read for you. I hope that this resonated and it brought you a little bit of clarity, if anything. And I'll see you in another reading in the future. Have a good one. All right. Hello, Pal 2. If you guys picked the Bloodstone, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to start with tarot. Okay, so I'm just going to get your oracles. Put them on the side here. And let's do this. Okay. Part 2, we're going to be looking into what you don't see coming. It's interesting that I said looking into. All right. What you don't see coming. You know what? Your energy feels a little bit shy, or feels a little bit, what is this feeling that I'm feeling right now? Reluctancy, like there's a holding back a bit. I don't know if this is you or whoever you're dealing with, or whatever is coming your way. It feels like it's stalling or something like that. Or you might feel like something is stalling or something is taking too long. What's that about? Okay. Let's see what you don't see coming. That's, the cards are going a little crazy. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I need to do a redemption shuffle here. These are new, so they're kind of slippery. Okay. There we go. What you don't see coming. Number 2. Pile 2. The fact that I said number 2. Interesting. Okay. King of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. My goodness. Well, the wheel's in motion for sure. You know what I got right away when I saw these two? Bottom of the deck is interesting, but hold on. Right away, I was like, okay, Aquarius. An Aquarius male. Or Aquarius masculine. You know, it doesn't have to be gender specific. And then the Knight of Cups coming, I'm like, so the King of Swords it's coming your way, which I just, right away, I was like, he's getting on a horse to head towards you with a cup of love. That is, whoever you are, pal, too, you've made someone who is aloof, kind of detached, and very logical tap into so much love that they have to communicate it with you. They're on their way. They're very proud. I'm getting a lot of pride from this card today. I don't know why. Even the horse feels like he's very proud to be like stepping forward or something like that. There's something, wow, that's really beautiful actually. The it's like the sky has parted, the clouds are gone. They know what they want to say, how they want to say it, and it's coming from a place of a lot of love for you. And you're going to feel like this is quite literally like winning the lottery or something, and not in the sense of winning the lottery, but the surprise of it all is what I want to say. You know what's interesting too? All the like I'm seeing like spirit guides, and the fact that they're holding books is almost like Akashic records are important here too. There's something about past lives, something about the divine being very invested in this union or this person coming towards you, or there have been the ones who have also, I just realized something, that the Sphinx here is holding a sword. And this is the first time, I swear to you, I've been reading tarot for a really long time. This is the first time that I've noticed that. What? There is some kind of truth coming your way that you deserve. It is karmic justice for you. And the wheel's in motion already. No, nothing can stop this anymore. This also feels like this person's energy. And if this is you, well, you know, this is just confirmation that you should do whatever you need to do and speak with love to whoever you need to. But it very much feels like someone is coming towards you. And there's nothing stopping them anymore. There is... The last bit that was kind of like lingering was the clarity, and they've gained that. And with the clarity came the tapping into a lot of love, or kind of a loving, what is it that I want to say? A loving energy that kind of just propels them forward. They can't help it. They think of love and they think of you. So it's like, in their logical mind, they're like, well, it's only logical then that I head towards this person, because if every time I think about being in love or being committed or something like that, I think of them, well, duh. It's almost like something clicked for them. Interesting. Five of Swords is really interesting there. Okay, also the hesitation could have been because this King of Swords realizes that they kind of messed up in the past, or there was like a falling out of some kind between you and them. It's almost like they've been waiting for the right moment to move forward as well. Can't make this up. Look at this. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, I'm that is crazy. Look at that. What? Oh, what's behind her here? Oh, a celebration. There we go. Okay, yeah. So you're getting a big win when it comes to love here, Pal 2. I almost said Pal 1. I don't know why. Maybe you're between Pal 1 and 2. I don't know. Or you've seen both. Wow. It's almost like this feels also like this person was getting their ducks in a row. They were waiting for a specific moment, kind of like maybe the divine giving them a specific sign or something. That you were ready. You were ready to work this energy out with them. Maybe you worked it out on your own and they've worked it out on their own, but now it's time to speak about this, to build again, to have this union together. This is really beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Very hopeful as well. I feel like this is this person being very hopeful as well. This was the energy I was feeling in the beginning, the reluctancy to like say something, come forward, or something. I don't know. There was like a stagnation or something like that. But I don't know why I felt like splitting it. But look at that. It's movement. And look. Oh my goodness. I am okay. Well. So it was like this, right? This person is definitely moving forward, coming forward. The fact that there's this Sphinx again, and I was hyper fixating on that and the sword. You don't get on a chariot, you don't get in a car unless you're headed somewhere, right? This person's definitely headed towards you, whether that be with in a car. Well, I don't know, but this person's headed towards you, and the fact that this is you here, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, divine counterpart energy, and what's behind that, the Empress. This is you, okay? I remember the Empress came out in my initial reading that led me to this pick a pile. So this is you right here. This person sees you as their divine counterpart, and look at this too. Another 10, another 10. It's really beautiful. Union, happiness, emotional fulfillment, relationships working out. You working out what was not really being spoken about. It's almost like you both gained the clarity that you needed to in the separation while you were not speaking to each other. But now it's time to speak about the nitty gritty. Just like it is time to get past the nitty gritty, get past the whatever happened here. You're capable of it because you're coming from a place of love. Both of you are. It's not just about logic. It's not about what's right or wrong. It's not about being brutally honest or being sharp with your tongue. Or it's not about that anymore. It's not that kind of an encounter, if you will. It is very much about coming from a place of love and understanding from both ends, equal give and take here. A lot of emotional maturity between you two as well. You don't get to this point, you know, unless you've done the work. Okay, yeah, that's incredible. I want to see what's at the top. Collaboration, and this very much feels like two people and then the divine as well. The fact that this is like inside a church makes me think commitment. Like, yeah, you don't see it coming though. You don't see it coming at all. All right. I'm interested in your. I'm wondering what your oracles are going to be like. So let's do that. Let's look at your oracles. Bloodstone too. Maybe you're very. I don't know if it's coming up as it should because it's very dark green. Maybe you're meant to work with. I'm wearing a lot of green today too. Interesting. Green could be very significant for you for your heart healing. Okay, for you and this person as well. But I'm speaking to you, so maybe you want to work with something that heals your heart. Oh my goodness. Yeah, divine feminine energy. Red could be very significant too because red. Passion. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That's so lovely. All right, let me read about that for you. The divine feminine. Oh my God. Okay, what was that? Okay. The divine feminine is receptive, creative, and empathetic and emotional. In her higher aspect, she represents collaboration, nurturing, sharing, birthing, inclusiveness, and vulnerability in perfect harmony with the world around her. Drawing this card can indicate that more of the divine feminine energy is required for your current situation or relationship to thrive. Well, we did get the I almost said the high priestess because this reminds me of the high priestess. We did get the Empress, so You're meant to be staying in that energy because this person's coming in, okay? This card can also represent mother-sister relationships and powerful relationships with women. Um, so the triple goddess. This is a pagan symbol for maiden, mother, and crown. And I believe also Hecate is attached to that, and the high priestess is attached to that too. Because I'm seeing one of my decks. That's the terrible positions that the high priestess has this on her head, like on a crown. Ooh. This is the Five of Swords again. Again with the confirmation. It happened in part 1. It's happening with you guys too. So, Five of Swords. And this deck is really interesting though. Because in this deck, it's almost like the deck is inside the deck. And people are playing cards. There's that equal give and take. There's that both of you putting your kind of like your weapons down and having a heart-to-heart conversation. That's what this card is telling me. That's definitely what's coming. Communication and clearing the air, clearing out this dispute between you and this person. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. The fact that you got the Wheel of Fortune, and this is like a wheel of moving as well. That is, wow. I love the synchronicities for you. And I'm hearing nothing changes if nothing changes, right? 5 is also about change in numerology. So that is really beautiful, honestly. The synchronicities for you, the reassurance again and again and again that if this is all resonating with you, this is your message. You should believe that this is happening for you. Not that you're not believing it's going to stop it, but it's more of like to put you at ease, if you will, right? Freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So there's a lot of growth here, emotionally, spiritually, like physically. I don't know. There's something very significant between you and this person collaborating as well. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything on the line must go. I feel like that's the change. Once you, and this person as well, it's probably happening mirrored, like simultaneously, parallel, I should say. They gain clarity, you gain clarity, or you gain clarity, they gain. Whoever's it's not about who comes first, but like both of you are gaining the clarity. It's almost like everything just it's brand new. You get like quite literally like this card. It's like you lift the veil and you see each other for who you are, or you see your relationship for what it is. Yeah, I'm just like basking in your energy, I guess. This union, this equal give and take, the reciprocity with the 6 as well between you two, it's going to free you emotionally as well. I feel like it's going to free your heart. It makes sense. So you're following your heart towards this person, and they are doing the same for you. And you're coming together. It's almost like you step into a brand new world together. There's a lot of change coming up for you. Good, positive, much deserved, much worked for change. A lot of evolution has happened here. Very nice. Thank you so much, Paul, too, for letting me read for you. This was a beautiful reading. I really hope that brought you a little bit of clarity, confirmation, whatever you needed to take from here. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, Pile 3. If you guys picked the Herkimer Diamond, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to put your oracles on the side because I actually want to start with tarot today. So, about 3? What you don't see coming. I'm getting that you guys have been working with nature spirits, elementals or something like that, or you're meant to. Mother Earth might be calling to you. You might be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about like, or seeing like posts about people saying, oh, praise Mother Earth, or it's like your abundance is tied to giving back to the planet or doing something that helps nature, and in return it helps humanity, but it helps you. I don't know what that's about. I just feel like talking about that. Okay. What you don't see coming. Let's see. Well, you definitely don't. It's almost like you're refusing, actually. That's what I should say. Because this, if you missed the intro, the intro has come up in every reading, because in every reading I get cards that remind me of what I was speaking about. The intro mentioned how I was doing a reading, and it led to this reading, and that reading was the Eight of Swords was there. It was like you're refusing to see what's coming forward. It's very much you who is blindfolding yourself here. Maybe you're refusing. Okay, interesting. Because now it's like you're refusing the call from. Oh, interesting. You're refusing the call from what I was just mentioning, like the elementals, Mother Earth. I'm getting like, I just heard druid. So maybe you're meant to like research about that, because maybe you're meant to be working with trees that are around you, or in your house, or just around where you walk, or the park that you visit, or something like that. There's something about earth magic, like green magic. I don't know if that's even a thing. I don't know if that's like a term or something. If you have a garden, there's something about your garden. If you have plants, talk to your plants, work with your plants. But you might be refusing this. I don't know. Why is that? Why is that? But you see, it's like that message just gets reiterated to you. This clarity that is trying to come in and come in and come in, and it's almost like you refuse it again and again and again. What is that? And it's constant, and it's a lot. It's fast moving energy as well. This message that you keep getting. You might feel, oh, okay, interesting. So you feel like this, doing this kind of thing, this shift into like, maybe you don't want to be considered like a witch, or you don't want to be considered like, I'm hearing culandera in Spanish, or you don't want to be considered, I don't know, you don't want to label. You feel like you're burdened by this offer from the universe, or you're burdened by the path that you feel like you should be on, but you refuse to see. This is a really interesting reading. If this is not resonating, this is probably not your pile, because I feel like I don't even know if I'm doing the reading that I initially set out to do right now. Let's just see what else comes out. But the message needs to be said, so. Look at that. Yes, you are going to thrive. The fact that they're wearing green, the trees, being in nature, it's like a field back here. You're thriving. You're going to thrive in this new environment if you accept it, if you see it for what it is, which is a gift. It's a new opportunity for you. So an opportunity to lay down all the burden the things that have been burdening you. Get these blindfolds off and see yourself for who you are. Maybe you're refusing your magic or something. Yeah, that's what it is. You're refusing your magic because you don't want a specific label attached to you. Pile 3, you don't have to label yourself anything, okay? You don't have to fit in a box to work with the elements or to do magic. You are magic, okay? You should just do what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel connected, and you probably feel very, very nice and grounded and like yourself in nature. Then do that. If you feel like there's nothing, yeah, the universe definitely wants to co-create with you. The divine wants to co-create with you. It's like your higher self, your soul, your 3D body, mind, spirit. Like they might want to make you realize that there's nothing wrong. Because, okay, maybe you come from a very religious background, and religion does this to people a lot of the times, okay? I'm not saying, because, you know, every belief is kind of like every belief is a trap, if you will, but religion especially tends to really blindfold people, or keeps them trapped in certain things. It keeps them in guilt and resentment. It keeps them scared. It keeps them burdened because it's almost like they can't be who they want to be. You should be who you want to be as well. Like there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to label yourself anything. But you definitely should not refuse your magic. There's a lot of prosperity and goodness that comes along with it. And just you feeling like you're authentically yourself. You deserve to feel that. You don't deserve to be tied and bound, blindfolded. Like you don't deserve this, and you don't deserve this either. Yeah, moving to calmer waters. Good. I'm hearing good riddance. Like it's almost like when you accept this offer of newness that's coming in, because it's literally, and it's coming in fast, okay? Very soon you might receive some kind of clarity or some kind of message from the universe, and this could come in the form of when you're meditating, or it could come in the form of like a dream, a prophetic dream or something like that, or quite literally a reading that gives you confirmation, or just an aha moment in your life. It's coming in and you're realizing that there's a lot to do with your personal growth that is attached to this idea or this thing that you should pursue. The divine is saying, do not hesitate for a moment to head towards the things that make you happy. Head towards calmer waters and leave this behind. Jump in, I'm hearing. It's like, forget about the labels or the who is going to say what. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even yourself, even if it's like your shadow triggering you and the imposter syndrome triggering you, no, follow. Yes, go forward. You're going to be so successful. You're going places, quite literally, very important places. This is also happening this year, because this is the year of the Chariot, because 2020, I almost said 2027. Interesting. That could be a significant year for you, but 2023, it's up to 7. So yeah, you are refusing your magic, Pal 3. What is going on? You're refusing your magic and you're here watching a tarot reading. I want you to like see how the polarity of that. And I'm not shaming you or like trying to be a dick about it, but it's like, it's time to trust. You also have everything that you need to pursue the magical things that you want to do, or that you should be doing, quite honestly. And you have the divine on your side. Like, interesting. The Five of Cups is very interesting. Because this is you kind of, maybe you've tried things in the past when it comes to whatever it is that you're meant to be working with. If it's like the elementals, or it's just like you tapping into your witchiness, or your, and I don't want to give you labels. That's the thing. I'm very like, it's weird. I don't know what to call it, but who, whatever it is here, maybe you've been hurt in the past because of it, which is why you're kind of like reluctant to tap into it again. But it's good. It's gonna happen. You're you're not seeing. You're crying over spilled milk. You're blinding yourself. You're closing yourself off to all of this goodness that can come in if you follow like what makes you happy, follow your soul's calling. You're refusing to see it back here. Yeah, this card feels like over there. Yeah, look at that. The more you, okay, I have to, this is not to scare anybody, okay? I'm not about fear mongering or anything like that. But the Tower is telling me here that you either take this leap or the universe is going to push you to take this leap. It's going to happen either way. Pile 3 is what I want to say here. Sometimes, honestly, sometimes in this spiritual path of ours, we need a Tower moment because we feel so much like we cannot do the things that we feel called to do, that the divine says, okay, fine, I'll take the reins out. I'll move you towards the things, but it's going to be rocky and it's going to come at a price. But the price is what you were willing to sacrifice anyways, because whatever you were building on, whoever you were building with, was maybe not the right thing for you, the right person for you as well. So that foundation is, it's, you know, the bones are good, is what I want to say when the Tower comes in. But the structure was not feasible for what's coming your way or where you should be going. So the divine steps in and kind of wrecks your shit up, but it gives you all the tools that you need to build again. But what I'm saying is, like, if the more you refuse to see it, this also came out, and it was actually the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords that came out in my reading there that led me to all of this. But the more you refuse to see, and this is you blocking it, this is no one else. Honestly, if it's probably like emotional turmoil that leads to then you second guessing yourself, that then leads to like a lot of triggers in the shadow aspect of, can I do this? Should I do this? Am I good enough? Kind of like that, like a lot of anxiety and hesitation. The more that you refuse it, though, it's almost like the more that the Tower creeps forward, the divine will step in. Because if you're meant to be doing something, and if you're meant to be on a path, please believe that you will be redirected, okay? You know what I just heard? This is really interesting. I feel like the divine is calling this pile out. I'm so sorry that I'm not sorry in the sense of I'm sorry I'm talking about this and giving you this message. It's almost like I don't want to be the bad guy, but it's almost like that's also the divine saying they don't want to be the bad guy, but I will be the bad guy if you need me to be the bad guy, is what I'm getting. It's like the more you refuse this, you're going whether you want to or not. You're going whether you're like to or not. And I know that's weird to say when it comes to, because we do have free will, but it's like you already have stepped into this role, into this thing that you're meant to be doing. You're just, there's a lot of refusal and like you just don't want to. It's like a final block, and the divine is saying, well, okay, if you can't get through it, we will get through it for you. We will redirect you, but please understand that you can do it yourself as well. And you're going to be doing it anyways, because if the Tower comes in, you are the one who's left rebuilding, but you're going to have all the tools to do that as well, okay? So it's not about fear. Maybe fear is the thing that you need to step away from and just be yourself. Do the thing. Yeah, because a lot of goodness is coming your way. A lot of goodness. Wish fulfillment. Okay, yes, new beginnings. From the divine, they're literally giving you a wand. They're giving you magic. And you refuse it, pile 3. Why do you refuse it? You're going to have to really tap into yourself here and gain perspective. Yeah, look at you. It's almost like this offer of magic and power, and I feel it. I feel this. This is you. I get it. I get it. It comes from you've been very hurt in the past. So you have a little bit of distrust in the divine, and that makes sense. That makes sense. But we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here, okay? This is in the past. That's what they wanted to tell you. And this is what's coming. Healing, wish fulfillment, new offers. Quite literally, magic is being handed to you. Happiness, new perspectives. No more of this. No more of this. This is in the past. All right, let's look at your oracles. I really hope that this resonated with you guys. This feels like a very significant moment for you guys, for this collective. All right, let's go. Let's see. Knowledge. Oof, okay. I'm just staring at this card because I got this card yesterday in my my reading that I did. I just did like a 1-card pull. And Akashic Records came in right away when because I remember writing that down from what the book said yesterday. So you could be someone who is very gifted when it comes to tapping into information, knowledge. You could be clairsentient. You could have clear cognizance, which is just a knowing just because you know. You know because you know it. You don't know where the information comes from, but you just know things. And that could be very intimidating for you. That makes sense too. Also, you could have a gift for tapping into the Akashic Records, and you could be refusing that gift. And they're saying, no, you're meant to. Or you could be refusing the divine's offer to kind of give you more information about your soul path or your soul in general, who you've been, who you're going to be. Knowledge could be very much at the tip of, you could be at the precipice of a lot of knowledge is what I want to say. But you could be refusing a little bit of that. Maybe because you don't want to know everything yet. Or you feel like you're going to be burdened by all this information. Or like it's not, you passing it along, it's not going to be well received. That's a lot that I'm getting from that. Remain teachable. Okay, interesting too. There's a new wisdom available to you at this time. This card signifies more information before proceeding. It can also signify the presence of an important teacher, or perhaps you are the teacher. Oh my goodness, yeah, that resonates with me. So that's crazy. Okay. And it's time to share your knowledge and gift with the world around you. Drawing this card can also indicate a message from your Akashic Records. Seek out more information about your records, or even perhaps learn how to access your own records to have more clarity regarding your query. Meditate on this to learn new things or to draw the right teacher into your life. Symbols, records, books are forever keepers of secrets and knowledge, documenting fact, fiction, and all in between. You could also be called to write about your experiences. It's making me think of a reading that I did yesterday for one of my clients, where I literally told her that she should write a book about her story because it was that beautiful. That could resonate with you as well. Wow. The fact that she's writing, I cannot make this up. That is crazy. If your guides are this spot on with you constantly, I don't know how you even made it this far by refusing this, Pal 3. My nose is going crazy itchy. This is confirmation. You guys, this is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, she's holding panic, like she's holding this goodness that's coming in. Like it feels like, again, it feels a very tangible, like abundance in every aspect that you could imagine, every aspect that is needed. You have the tools to gain this. You have the tools to acquire this. But you're also meant to be doing what you're meant to be doing. You're meant to be, some of you are writers, but some of you are very, maybe channelers, maybe you are artists, maybe you are also, and then again, the flowers all around her, the fact that it's like earth energy makes me think again, like you have a lot of magic within you. You're very much bonded with Mother Earth as well. And she wants to help you bloom and like grow. It's beautiful. Don't refuse the call anymore. Surrender. I can release my need to control. This could be a very big lesson you're learning right now, or you're practicing right now, or a very big lesson that leads you to this as well. I'm hearing surrender the how, the who, the when, the why, and everything will unfold. Everything will, it's like the book, it opens up to the right page. You don't have to look for things. It'll just be there for your taking, for your reading. Wow. Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Yes, you really are. You really, really are. You have very powerful gifts, and gifts with an S. It's a lot of them, but they mainly want you to tap into one right now, or kind of fortify one, or it's almost like work at one so that the next one just comes in, and then the next one comes in. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. Very beautiful. I feel like you do this already. This is also like a superpower of yours. It's one of your gifts. The fact that everything that you do it with such intention. That could be also why you're kind of hesitant to tap into this, because you know that like when you do something, you truly do it from a place where you don't half-ass anything, right? You devote yourself to the things that you want to pursue. So you want to make sure that you do truly want to pursue this, or else you wouldn't, you don't want to, you don't half-ass anything. Does that make sense? The moving prayer, I think, is really beautiful, because I feel like that's just you putting a lot of intention in quite literally everything that you do. Like I'm seeing someone who waters their plants, and while they're watering their plants, they very much feel connected, and they're like, I hope you grow, I hope this feeds you very well. Or you talk to them. Everything that you do, it's like that. It's the plant thing just came out of the blue in my head, but it's like everything that you do is very intentional. It's not methodical. It's not like you overthinking it, but naturally your life is a moving prayer in that way. It's a moving manifestation. It's a moving, what is the word? Everything has purpose for you, right? Everything that you do, you move with purpose. That's what I want to say. Which also makes sense that you're working on surrender right now. Because even though you outpour this energy, there's something about like you cannot, it's not that you cannot manifest everything that you want, but it's more like everything will come in when it needs to. There's certain steps that you need to take, and you should just follow the signs and the synchronicities, the confirmations that you're getting, okay? And do that. It's interesting. All right. Thank you so much, Paul 3, for letting me read for you. I really hope that this really resonated with you, and it kind of like, brought the point home, because your guides are very adamant about this. Thank you for letting me read for you. It was a beautiful reading as always. I really hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good one.